I'ma wait till the beat go in.
What's up guys, GameRager95 here and welcome to episode 8 of Around the World Live, the series where I build a team, the highest rated team actually from every league in the game. And as you can see here, we finally just about completed our Powered Championship team. Of course, we get kicked out of Ultimate Team while trying to bring in Upson, and I do hope that we don't lose him. But first thing we do is we go to the catalog and we get our coin booster, because I didn't do that earlier and it's something that's really useful. And we get increased consumables, increased squad slots and everything, so that way we can have more squads, more things like that. And I just take a look through, there are a lot of good stuff. I do like the CTR Maestros, but they're not going to be useful for this series, so I'm not going to bother. But we end up going back to the Ultimate Team, and luckily for us, Matthew Upson pops up right at the beginning in order for us to be able to sign him, which is great news. It's exactly what we're looking for. And it means that we don't really have to worry too much about losing money, but it doesn't really matter because we got 5,000 coins anyway. Also, Shola Amiobi sold. I did do some trading and he was one of the players I traded with, as is this guy Richardson. I actually wanted to put him into the team, but he didn't get accepted, which is good news, I guess. Or, well, he wasn't the best player available in that position. It was actually Jermaine Pennant, but he's available for like in the millions on the PS3 market, which is really annoying. So I had to go for this guy here, which I can't remember his name, but Chris Burke or something like that, and he's a great player. Also, you'll see we have loads of contracts, and that's because I went out and bought tons of those things when we got into Division 3. And this guy's got a road to Bayern team, and I don't know why I decided to continue playing, but finally he changed his kit from red to white, and yeah, he had a near full Bayern team, which I'm guessing was the whole point of the road to Bayern team. Although he did have Dante at CDM, and Dante's a really good CDM, but he's quite slow. But we start the match straight away, and De Guzman gets a good skill run going. Well, not really a skill run, but it sort of is. I mean, he beats a few guys, holds onto the ball well, and plays it to Marcos Senna, who finds him again, and he finds Marcos Senna excellently in space. Great ball in, and it's always going to go in, even though it does hit the post, bounce off the keeper, but that's a chance that should be going in regardless, so I think I deserved it anyway. And in the third minute, it's already 1-0, and I was worried that this guy was going to quit because it meant I lose my coin bonus. Luckily for me, he didn't, and in the fourth minute, I get the ball here, play it up to Jonathan De Guzman, who finds Manu Del Moral, one more to De Guzman, and then to Senna. He finds Del Moral again. De Guzman finds Giuseppe Rossi in the box. His first shot is saved, but his second header goes in to make it 2-0 in the 7th minute. That is a beautiful bit of passing play. I'm really proud of how well the team did there overall, because that's exactly what you expect from them. But in the 6th minute, he then ends up quitting after that. So, I because of my 200 coin bonus, I get 360 something coins or something like that, and we get our first win on the record, which is a good start to the series. Then we decide to go in again. And our opponent has, well, he's got this team. And I was so worried, you have no idea. It was such a tense moment for me, because this guy has an incredible team. But his connection cut, I didn't lose, and luckily for me, I get to choose another match. Of course, this guy had the Columbus Crew kit as well, so I was a bit worried, and I had the right to be. That is a brilliant team. Very strong defensively, very strong attacking wise, but this is probably the greatest Ultimate Team game ever, or one of the greatest. You'll see in the rest of this series there's so many more like this, but this was the first one. And Giuseppe Rossi starts off in the 11th minute here, gets his shot away, and it's saved by Petacek. It was a really stupid shot to take, to be honest, because he could have gotten it on his left foot and scored. Luckily for me, Marcos Senna knows how to take corners. A great ball in, finds Manu Del Moral, who's such a goal-scoring machine, and he makes it 1-0 in the 13th minute. And, of course, it doesn't end there, because in the 22nd minute, not too long later, Jonathan De Guzman receives the ball after a poor goalkeeper's kick is headed back. He goes on some lovely roulette run before he's tackled and fouled. I don't see the foul there, to be honest, but it doesn't matter. I do get the foul. And Marcos Senna here with a magnificent free kick to make it 2-0 in the 25th minute. And that is a great start to this match. what a great free kick as well from Senna, I have to say. I was so proud when I scored that. But straight off kickoff, he plays the ball down to the wing and starts running with Bakary Sagna, and then he plays a great outside of the foot pass to Nasri. Nasri manages to get a good cross in, and it's somehow, despite my Olaf Melberg being there, Luis Suarez gets the header, which doesn't make any sense to me. And that started to worry me, because I've never been that great at coming back or at holding on to leads. But Manu Del Moro finds Bruno here. Bruno finds Del Moro, who finds Rossi, and the keeper saves it. It's unbelievable how he managed to save that. But Petr Cech is so overpowered. And De Guzman's had a great game so far. His dribbling's incredible. And he finds Manu Del Moro, who leaves it for Rossi. And with one of the weakest shots I've ever seen, Rossi makes it 3-1 going into half-time. And it's a really good first half for my team. And I'm glad that I managed to get that lead coming back. But in the 38th minute, of course, something had to happen. We get a tackle in, but Nasri gets the ball, and the keeper there. What a stupid decision to palm it over, because it gives them an opportunity with a corner. And when Nani's got a corner, well, and Younes Kaboul is in the box, it's going to go in. I mean, it's a ridiculous thing that the keeper didn't save that, or at least palm it away from the corner rather than out. But he did that. I guess that was the one mistake he's done really this whole series. But that shouldn't stop you from getting him, by the way. He's my favourite keeper on Ultimate Team, which is really weird because he's not even in the right formation. And throughout the whole series, I've done 30 episodes, I haven't changed him. Unfortunately, Suarez yet again gets another header. He's not the best at dealing with headers. That's the one thing I'll put against him. But everything else, the keeper is solid. In any case, it ends up being 3-3 in the 60th minute. And he gets a free kick here, which is played short. David Luiz, first of all, gets blocked out of the way. And then what are my defenders doing, just leaving him with all that space? Of course he'll score that. 69th minute, David Luiz makes him 4-3, and I thought I'd blown it. And then the 15-minute period that completely changed this series, and you'll realise why I say that after you watch the next few episodes. But this 15 minutes of the game completely changed how this series works. And Younes Kaboul there wins the ball back from Pina, who gets a ball into Bruno. Bruno turns and finishes it to make it 4-4 in the 80th minute. And I thought maybe I've got a chance now to win this match, even though there are only 10 minutes left. And straight off of kickoff, he plays the ball down, keeps hold of it, and then loses it. He gets a throw-in on the edge of the box, on the edge of the halfway line, and Manu Del Moro finds Giuseppe Rossi. We switch back to balance from attacking, and just as we do that, Giuseppe Rossi scores in the 82nd minute to make it 5-4, and I could not believe it. But what I could believe is that I'm probably going to drop this lead again. What that led to was, in my head, I played very defensively, very smart, and yet I didn't need to, because not that long later, Nani plays a poor ball and Laura defends it well. He finds Jonathan de Guzman, who beats one man and then beats another with a 1-2 pass here from Marcos Senna. Marcos Senna holds on to it, plays it up to de Guzman, finds Rossi in the box, and with a venomous volley, Rossi makes it 6-4. And I knew that I wasn't going to lose this lead now. There was no way I was going to lose it. I figured I might as well just attack, because one goal wouldn't make too much of a difference to me if he scored it. He does try and take a shot, and it's blocked by my attacker, and straight away, yet again, another counter-attack, which is saved by Younes Kaboul. But he goes on an attack and loses the ball here after a poor pass to Musacho, who finds Laura. Laura plays in de Guzman, and there's so much space in there for Giuseppe Rossi, and he gets it on the rebound from his first shot and scores to make it 7-4. And that is how this match ends, and that is how this episode is going to end, in fact. There's going to be a few more signings, but in terms of the matches, that was one of the greatest. That sparked a future sort of just a tempo, I guess, to my play and what exactly would happen. And I just wanted to see a few of the replays because there were so good goals, so many of them. But that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode. It's been a great episode, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.